Magazine news and gossip. Is this love story still burning bright? What if a single spark could reignite a flame you thought had long faded? What if one heartfelt sentence could unravel years of silence, pulling millions back into a story that never truly ended? Welcome to Magazine News and Gossip, where we dive headfirst into the electric world of celebrity secrets, heartfelt confessions, and the kind of love that refuses to be forgotten. Buckle up, because today we're unraveling a moment that set hearts ablaze, Yaman's jaw-dropping declaration about Demet Özdemir. Could this be the ultimate proof that some loves are simply eternal? Don't forget to subscribe to Magazine News and Gossip and hit that notification bell to stay in the loop with the juiciest updates. Picture this. A man known for his steely charm, his polished poise, steps into the spotlight and drops a bombshell that no one saw coming. Yaman, the heartthrob who's captured millions with his smoldering gaze and magnetic presence, didn't just speak, he ignited. In a rare moment of raw vulnerability, he uttered words that sent shockwaves through the hearts of fans worldwide. The love with Demet Özdemir is a fire that will never go out. No grand speeches, no theatrics, just a single, searing metaphor that burned straight through to the soul. This wasn't just a statement. It was a confession, a revelation, a spark that rekindled a flame many believed had turned to ash. But oh, how wrong we were. This fire is still raging, and it's hotter than ever. Let's set the stage. Yaman isn't one to bare his soul in public. His image is one of control, of quiet strength wrapped in effortless elegance. Yet in this moment something shifted. There was no armor, no carefully crafted facade. Instead, there was a man speaking from the depths of his heart, his words carrying a sincerity that was impossible to ignore. That metaphor of fire? It wasn't chosen lightly. Fire is wild, unpredictable, eternal. It can smolder quietly for years, only to flare up with the slightest breath of oxygen. And that's exactly what Ken's words did. They breathed life into a story that fans have cherished for years, a story that's refused to fade despite time and distance. The love story of Yaman and Demet Özdemir has always been something special. It wasn't just a fleeting romance or a scripted on-screen chemistry that fizzled out when the cameras stopped rolling. No, this was real. Their connection transcended the screen, weaving its way into the hearts of millions. Those stolen glances, those electric moments that seemed to pause time itself, they weren't just acting. They were glimpses of something deeper, something that lingered long after the final scene was shot. Even as their paths diverged, their names remained intertwined in the collective imagination of fans, a symbol of a love that felt too powerful to simply end. And then came Ken's declaration. That single sentence, "a fire that will never go out," wasn't just a nostalgic nod to the past. It was a bold, breathtaking acknowledgement of a truth that's never stopped burning. The way he said it, with a calm certainty that carried both peace and passion, was nothing short of mesmerizing. This wasn't a man mourning a lost love or chasing a fleeting memory. This was a man who's made peace with the fact that some emotions are too profound to ever fade. His words painted a picture of a love that's not loud or chaotic, but steady, enduring, like a quiet flame that warms the heart without consuming it. The impact was immediate. Social media erupted in a frenzy of excitement, with fans flooding platforms with clips of old interviews, behind-the-scenes moments, and heartfelt pleas for a reunion. Ken's words became a trending topic, a rallying cry for those who've never stopped believing in this love story. And why wouldn't they? When someone speaks with such raw authenticity, it's impossible to look away. His metaphor didn't just resonate, it lived. It was felt in the goosebumps of fans rewatching old scenes, in the late-night discussions dissecting every word, in the quiet hope that maybe, just maybe, this story isn't over. But what about Demet? Her response, or lack thereof, has only added fuel to the fire. She's remained silent, at least publicly, letting Can's words hang in the air like a melody that doesn't need a chorus. Her silence isn't cold or dismissive. It's respectful, almost reverent. It's as if she's allowing this moment to breathe, to exist in its own sacred space. And in that silence, there's a hint of something more. Perhaps a shared understanding, a mutual respect for a connection that's too deep for words. After all, how do you respond when someone calls you a fire that will never die? Sometimes, the most powerful answer is no answer at all. This isn't just a story about two people, it's a testament to the kind of love that defies time and circumstance. Can and Demet's connection has always had a certain magic, an aura that sets it apart from the countless celebrity romances that come and go. It's a love that's survived distance, career changes, and the relentless scrutiny of the public eye. And now, with Can's words, it's taken on a new dimension. This isn't about rekindling an old flame or forcing a Hollywood-style reunion. It's about honoring a bond that's too profound to be confined to the past. It's about recognizing that some loves don't need a present to exist. They simply are. What makes Can's declaration so powerful is its simplicity. He didn't need flowery prose or dramatic gestures. He chose a single image, a fire, and let it speak for itself. That choice was deliberate, almost poetic. Fire is both beautiful and untamed, capable of warming a heart or consuming it entirely. In Can's metaphor, this fire is gentle, eternal, a source of light and warmth that endures even in the quiet moments. It's a love that doesn't demand attention or validation, but exists in its own right, steady and unshakable. The fans, of course, have taken this moment and run with it. Social media is a sea of hashtags, fan edits, and heartfelt tributes to a love story that's touched so many lives. Old clips of Can and Demet laughing together, their eyes locked in a way that only lovers can understand, have resurfaced with a vengeance. Fans aren't just reminiscing, they're feeling. They're feeling the weight of Can's words, the hope they carry, the possibility that this fire might still have a chance to burn brighter. And in a world where so much feels fleeting, that hope is a powerful thing. But let's pause for a moment and ask the question on everyone's mind. What does this mean? Is Can's declaration a subtle hint at something more? A quiet hope for a future where their paths might cross again? Or is it simply a man reflecting on a love that's shaped him, a love he'll carry with him always? The truth is, we don't know. And maybe that's the beauty of it. Can's words don't need a clear resolution or a neatly tied bow. They're enough on their own. A reminder that some emotions are too big for explanations. They simply exist, like a fire that burns quietly in the heart. In a world obsessed with quick fixes and instant gratification, Can's words are a breath of fresh air. They're a reminder that love, real love, doesn't follow a script. It doesn't need constant validation or public displays to survive. It can exist in the spaces between, in the quiet moments when no one's watching. And when someone like Yaman, a man who's spent years building a carefully curated image, chooses to speak from such a vulnerable place, it's nothing short of revolutionary. It's a declaration that love, in its truest form, is eternal. The ripple effects of this moment are undeniable. Fans have turned social media into a shrine for Can and Demet's story, sharing memories, creating art, and dreaming of what could be. Every post, every comment, is a testament to the power of their connection, a connection that's inspired millions to believe in love, even when the odds seem stacked against it. And while the future remains uncertain, one thing is clear: this fire isn't going out anytime soon. Whether it burns quietly in the background or flares up in a blaze of glory, it's a fire that's left an indelible mark on the world. So, what's next for Can and Demet? Will this moment fade into the archives of celebrity gossip, or will it be the spark that changes everything? Only time will tell. But for now, we're content to sit by this fire, to feel its warmth, to let it remind us of the beauty of love that endures. King Yaman didn't just speak. He created a moment that will live on in the hearts of fans forever. And in doing so, he's given us all a reason to believe that some flames are truly eternal. Thank you for joining us at Magazine News and Gossip for this electrifying deep dive into one of the most captivating love stories of our time. If this story set your heart racing, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this article with your friends. Hit that notification bell to be the first to know when we drop the next sizzling update. Stay curious, stay passionate, and we'll see you in the next chapter of Celebrity Magic. Until then, keep the fire burning.